are tuned in to Armin van Buuren and
Nicky Romero.
Welcome, fans and viewers. I'm Armin van Buuren.
And I'm Nicky Romero.
Now, usually we would have met at a festival somewhere in the world.
It's kind of funny. This is also the first time that we do it this way, but we're really, really happy to bring to you something new. Something that we wanted probably for a long, long time, but we never really got to do. Armin, what do you think?
Well, you know, it's about time that we collaborated, don't you think, Nicky?
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the thing is, I've been a fan for a long time, and you've I don't know, done so much for the music industry. So for me, it's kind of an honor to work with you finally, and I'm very proud that you actually wanted to do that. So thank you.
Likewise, man. And we're doing the first back-to-back radio show with a back-to-back radio studios?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this a first, Nicky? I'm asking you.
I don't think anyone has done this before, at least not the way that we do it. So this is really cool. And let's not forget that the people that build our studios also helped us out doing this all. Like, it's so much fun to work this way. So it's exciting. And for both of us, it's also kind of exciting that we don't know exactly what we're doing, because this is something that's off the script. We just do it the way that we feel it, right?
Unscripted. That's what we do. We're going to play music for you to celebrate our new release, Nicky Romero and Armin van Buuren. We made a track together with Iffy May, and we're going to drop that track for you in just a bit. Talk about music and play sets for you.
And so when we're talking about music, what do you miss the most about touring at this very moment, Armin?
I miss the fans. To be honest, I don't miss the jet lags. I don't miss waiting at the airports. I don't miss the security checks. But I do miss the fans, and I do miss the excitement of being on stage. What do you miss, Nicky?
Well, it's actually all what you just said, I think, are very, very valid points. And I also kind of miss to just be somewhere and explore new places. That's something that I miss for sure. Like going out, see what the country has to offer, something that we don't have in our country. So it's most of the times, the architecture, also the people, the food, all of that. It's also the excitement to be out of my own house for a little bit. So,
if you would play at a main stage at this moment, which tracks would you play, Nicky?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot there. Well, there's a record I really love and something that I think the scene really needed, and that's the record is called Disco Polis 2.0. In the Medusa remix. That's just something that I really love to play. The vibe. Ooh. You can play it everywhere. It's just a song that I think the industry needed so much. So next to my own songs, this is a song that just really hits me. I'm like, we need this kind of music. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, well, it's a track that you've been playing in your radio show, and I've been playing in my radio show too. So it would be one of those tracks you would hear on every festival and every set, but since we're not having any festivals, we have to do it this way.
I'm so happy that I'm not playing like right before or after you on the set, because otherwise we would have played the same song. So there's probably a lot that people are going to have. I see there's a question and answer, like Q&A for the fans. There's some questions I have for you, but that we're going to run into a little bit later. Let's see what we're going to start with first, because I'm thinking I'm playing a DJ set.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah? Shall I just go over there?
I think it's a good idea. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? Nicky Romero is walking to his DJ set in his radio studio, and this is a worldwide first, ladies and gentlemen. A back-to-back set. Nicky Romero and Armin van Buuren. Give it up for Nicky Romero!
Behind the Decks with Nicky Romero.
Tell you something that I never would have said. Counting time, 'cause I know it's gonna be a while again. I can feel it coming, coming. Don't care where I'm going, going. Anywhere that I feel free, I feel
last, but take up time and space. Let it be your face. I wanted to pick me off my feet, ripping my heart up on my sleeve, even if it's for a night. Wanna believe that gravity never get hold of you and me. Yeah, I'm faded in this fantasy. Yeah, we could stay. So come on over, pull me closer. Why don't we stay? And I get older, like we're supposed to. Yeah, we could stay. So come on over, we could stay. Pull me closer, we could stay. Why don't we stay? And I get older, we could stay. Like we're supposed to. We're supposed to stay.
You're tuned into something unique. Armin van Buuren and Nicky Romero back to back. And this is Nicky Romero from his radio studio.
That you're scared of me, but you don't let it hold you down. You're the only one that can break the spell. But I don't belong in here. I need to fly away before it's too late. You will be alright, don't you worry, baby. These are not goodbyes. Our love will live forever through the space and time. Don't you worry, baby, you will be alright. I'm flying.
You are listening to an exclusive guest mix
with Nicky Romero.
They don't know what is house is.
It's Armin van Buuren on your radio. I've collaborated with Nicky Romero on a brand new track. It's called I Need You to Know. And to celebrate the release, we're doing a back-to-back set. Because normally we would be on a stage somewhere this summer. We can't because of COVID, but we're doing this especially for you. Give it up for Nicky Romero.
Hearing whispers in the night, voices filling up your mind. You're like a ghost of you. You've been drowning in the rain, slowly saving up the pain. So deep inside of you, see the colors of the sky slowly turn from black and white. A rising hope, bright as gold. And now there's nothing left to lose, so we're breaking all the rules, and they don't know what we know. 'Cause I can hear the thunder from afar, a lightning in the dark. I can feel the fire come alive, so calm before the storm, so dark before the dawn. Oh, I can see the fire in your eyes, in your eyes. Oh, I can see the fire in your eyes, in your eyes. Oh, I can see the fire in your eyes. Oh, I can see the fire in your eyes. Oh, I can see the fire in your eyes. Oh, I can see the fire in your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nicky Romero. Is this what you would normally play in a summer set? I mean,
Well, it depends if I play before or after you. If I play before you, I would have played all the Armin van Buuren records, obviously. No, but I mean, yeah, kind of. It's just, well, I mean, I try to find a balance now between some groovier records and some records that I would play like more like a main stage kind of vibe.
balance.
But,
I like that. Hey, listen, about your mashups. I heard a mashup of Something Real and Harmony.
How did you like it?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Well, let me tell you a little secret. I did a little mashup of your track too.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear it. I'm so
Hey,
excited
but
to-
everybody's waiting for the question. When are we going to play our song? Shall we do that at the end? Let the anticipation grow.
I mean, if people listen very carefully, they'll hear like the pads of the break, like in between everything. So that is kind of the anticipation for the record. But yeah, I think we should save it for last, 100%.
Exactly. Hey, Disco Polis 2.0 Medusa remix. You touched on it earlier.
What
Is that
a
your
smash.
favorite? Is
What
that
a
your favorite
smash.
track? Yeah.
Oh my God, what a song. Like, it's just a melody of da-na-na-na-na-na. It's just so vibey. It just puts you in the mood like right away. It's just like something that we needed. What do you think?
Yeah. No, that's the sound of now, right? A little bit of that, you know. What is it? Is it techno? Is it trance? Is it just good music?
Maybe it's just like a blend of everything. It's just a blend of everything that works. Medusa Boy's been doing a good job for, I think, the last year, 2 years. And I think they really have this distinctive sound, like a gap between everything that was already there. And I think Disco Polis, I mean, especially their edit, is just... yeah, it's just the gap that they filled up the right way, I believe. It's just...
Exactly.
We just
For
needed
those people who have just tuned in and don't know what the hell is going on, my name is Armin van Buuren.
I'm Nicky Romero.
And we're doing a special radio show to celebrate the release of our single that's out now. So go check it out. It's called I Need You to Know. We're going to play it later on.
So, sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, I think we should be doing some questions, right?
I mean, I think it's yours to start. You're the first to start, so I'm so excited.
All right. Very quick. Has the current COVID-19 situation changed your view on being an artist? Ooh.
No, but it changed my view on Call of Duty, to be honest.
Did you get 155 level already?
I mean, they reset the ranks just now, so I think I'm back to 70, which means I'm at your level, I think.
Don't tell anybody. I'm so bad, guys. Don't try to find my gamer's tag because you'll shoot me.
Everybody, if you would stream the record more than 100 times a day, I'm going to reveal Armin's gamer tag on my social media.
Don't do it. I noticed you also like touring on a motorcycle. Where did you go during your last trip?
Yeah, so motorcycles for me is just like a really good way of relaxing. I can like leave my cell phone for a minute. I just, I can switch off for a second. It's just such a nice feeling to just tour and, pay attention to what's coming towards you. Like nature, you'll see the trees that sometimes I really miss when I'm driving the car, I'm just so like in my head. And when I'm touring the motorcycle, it's just different feelings. So it opens up my reality a little bit. And that's the reason why I'd like to tour. And most of the time, just go with my friends. We go to Belgium. We go to, it really depends on how much time we have. Sometimes it's just around the block. And it's just a really nice way to clear your head.
Is that like mindfulness to you? Or do you practice mindfulness? Actually?
I do. Yeah, I just started 2 years ago. So I just started there as an app, and the app really helps me. It's called Calm. It's not mine. It's just an app that I'm using. It's just like a way of like switching off and just pay attention to all the thoughts that come up, and it really helps me. So it might help for you. Yeah.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
I think. Wait a minute, you're taking the questions now. I'm able to ask you a question, Armin, and you're just gonna take my spot right now. But I have so many questions for you.
I thought I could get out of that, but I guess I can't.
You really cannot. No, I'm sorry, man. Before I'll answer your question, what is the weirdest thing you ever saw while performing?
The weirdest thing I ever saw.
Everything.
Oh, it's well, I guess it was something awkward. I remember DJing in the UK somewhere. And there was all of a sudden there was a knife next to me on the floor.
A knife?
A knife, yeah. It was not a very nice experience, but apparently somebody brought a knife to a nightclub. I still don't understand why that happened, but it was pretty weird.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah. That is something that you kind of don't want to experience, I think.
No. And you?
But you survived.
I survived, yeah. Well, apparently I'm still here.
I'm happy you are. Otherwise, we would never have this record. So, no, that's definitely crazy, man. For me, there are so many crazy things, but one of the things is there was a person coming up to me like, I'm gonna, marry my wife. Can I do it on stage? Something that I think you already experienced as well. It's just a really, really nice experience to be part of such a special event on stage. But I also, one time I had someone, I'm going to divorce. Can I tell my wife?
What? On stage?
It's no joke.
Oh,
it's
my
really
gosh.
no joke. So I said, maybe rather not.
So what is the biggest prejudice people have about you without knowing you?
Ooh. The biggest perk?
No, the biggest prejudice.
Oh.
What do you think people think of you that's not actually true?
I think maybe there's people that think I'm really arrogant. I don't know. Maybe people think that I'm really... I think most people think that DJs are doing a lot of like alcohol and drinking and a lot of partying and I'm none of that. I'm just...
You don't drink alcohol at all?
No, I mean just maybe one wine, with food, but I just cannot...
I stopped drinking completely.
I'm very proud of you, man. But you look healthy too. You look healthy, and I'm happy to see you doing so well at the moment.
One of the upsides of COVID, let's say, let's put it that way.
Well, that's actually true. I forgot to answer that question. It really is a good way of going over your life and taking the right things in, and maybe also putting the negative things aside and process them a little bit around this time. So, yeah, I'm grateful in a way of also everything that we are experiencing. But wait, you cannot ask one more question. I have one for you. Where? For the people that don't know, Armada obviously is Armin's label, and he did so much music, but nobody really knows in the industry. That's not really true. In the industry, we kind of know. What does Armada stand for, and how did you start it? Like, who came up with the name?
Well, the initial name was Mad. Okay. Michael, Armin, David. But then I thought that was a bit too crazy for a label, right?
That would upset a lot of people.
You would sign your track to Mad Recordings. I don't know.
That's mad.
So then we came up, because Michael, my business partner, still my business partner, and my manager, is spelled Maykel. Yeah, so that's why Armada. And it was kind of like, really? Wait, has that been used for a label? No. Well, let's use it. So it makes sense. It's the first two letters of our names.
It's also really smart because the t-shirt that you're wearing, it also stands for A for Armin, and it also comes back in your record label. So I think it's just a really cool way. Hey.
There's all kinds of hidden messages in my music.
Hey, wait, and wasn't your album called Balance?
Hey,
so it's A, B. The next thing is going to be C. Something with C, I think we can already guess. If the fans know...
You want to hear something scary about Balance?
Tell me.
It's the 7th album I did. The word balance contains 7 letters.
Oh my God.
And the middle letter is the A.
Okay. That's awesome. I mean, I'm curious of everything that you're gonna bring. If it's gonna start with a C with your next album, or anything that you're gonna do a tour, because that'd be funny. Then we would have ABC. I think it's time. There's many more questions. Okay, maybe one more. Do you want to do one more? Should I do one more?
Well, we're talking about Call of Duty. So, did you ever cheat playing video games?
Nah.
In general?
I mean, my friends think I do, but...
So I should not ask you. I should ask your friends.
Yeah,
then.
you should. Yeah, they're here also. Maybe I can ask them. But I don't think... No, I'm not that great. I mean, I think I'm decent. But no, I don't cheat. I don't
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a big secret. I've been playing Call of Duty with Nicky Romero, and he shot everyone. I think you shot 25, and I only shot 1. Oh, don't tell anybody. I'm
That's
lousy.
awesome. That's awesome. No, I think you got plenty of time to practice around COVID.
Just again, don't find my gamer's tag, okay? Don't share my gamer's tag.
Okay, but then I have one more question for you. I saw that you're really into cycling at the moment. What was your longest trip so far? Because it's good for you.
My longest trip in what?
In cycling.
55 kilometers. But I have a new bike, so I'm going to up it.
That means you're gonna cycle to my house one day because it's like
I rode my bike with my dad to my home, so that's 90 kilometers.
Oh, okay.
Was that
That means
60
we can
miles?
almost go back and forth to your place, to my place. You know, then
Yeah.
we'll be good. We can do a studio session and Armin can come by bike. What
We should
about
do that when I'm old.
It's time for Armin's DJ set. I think you guys are ready. I'm very excited to hear what he has for us. And I think every time I listen to what he's playing, it's something really exciting. So, Armin, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I think it's time to start. Armin van Buuren, Behind the Decks. This is the I Need You to Know special. It's Armin and Nicky Romero. Let's go. Armin, you ready? Let's go. Boom.
Behind the Decks.
With Armin van Buuren. Armin van Buuren. They love it when I turn up the bass. Turn up the bass. Love it when I turn up the bass. Everybody love it when I turn up the bass. Turn up the bass. Love it when I turn up the bass. Fucking go boom. Love it when I turn up the bass. Turn up the bass. Turn up the boom, boom, boom. Hey! Turn up the bass. Turn up the boom, boom. Turn up the bass. Armin van Buuren. feel like I'm
Nicky Romero and Armin van Buuren.
I remember when you couldn't help but pull me close. We were always high and never low. The days we wish we saved, days I can't replace. Yeah, I should've noticed when you wiped your eye. Didn't see your heart drifting off from mine. You're close but far away. You're here but not with me. I feel like I'm miles away. I feel like I'm miles. I'm coming back to get you, babe. Coming back to get you, babe. I feel like I'm miles. I'm coming back to get you, babe. I feel like I'm miles away. I feel like I'm miles. I'm coming back to get you,
Behind the decks with Armin van Buuren. Armin van Buuren.
Tell me where, where the hell they do that? We went from heart to kitchen to making love, and when you see me now, it's a pound of a pat on my back. Am I supposed to act like you ain't used to throw it back like that? Off that alcohol. Tell me how am I supposed to only look at you as my homie? I'ma keep it real, girl, I can't do that at all. No, say we can't be lovers, we can't be friends. Something I just don't think I can do, no. Say we can't be lovers, we can't be friends. 'Cause I don't know how to unlove you, how to unlove you. We can't be lovers, we can't be friends. 'Cause I don't know how to unlove you. How to unlove you. We can't be lovers, we can't be friends. How to unlove you. We can't be lovers, we can't be friends.
So crazy.
Armin van Buuren.
Yo, thanks so much, man. Hope you enjoyed that. That's what I would be playing on your festival.
Oh my god, so sick, man. So many records that I want to know which ones they were. Oh,
What
I
was it
wasn't
again?
sure if you were going to play one more song or if this was the last drop. That's why I was
No, there
looking-
was one. There was one I wanted to play actually.
Oh.
That was the Marco Santoro from your Protocol label.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But
the faces?
somebody came running in here.
Oh,
You have
like
to
the-
quit. Because
oh.
also, there's another thing, we have to... I mean, there's a lot of people probably waiting for our collaboration,
yeah,
right?
that's true.
The thing that we've been hyping up.
Let's not then wait for too long. But before we dive into the questions of all the fans that reply to our stories, is there some tracks you want to highlight out of your set? Because there were so many good records. Like, is there anything you can tell us about the set you just played?
Well, obviously the mashup that I did of your track with Nervo, because I love the Nervo girls. Who
Me
doesn't
too.
love the Nervo girls?
Me
And
too,
you
me
worked
too.
with them, I worked with them. And I love that song, Like Home. And it just fitted perfectly with the track I did with Blaster Jacks, the Tarzan. So that was a great gift back to you. My
you.
track with Jamise, the Boom Booms. I can't lie now. I can't say it's destroying dance floors around the world right now, but that's not true. Obviously,
It's destroying radio studios, though.
it's destroying headphones, hopefully, and it's doing a lot of head nodding like this. Head nodding.
Yeah, that's definitely what it's doing. And I also heard a new edit of Great Spirit.
Great Spirit, yeah, very short. I mean, it's one of those tracks people want to hear it when they come to an Armin van Buuren set. But I didn't want to, I've been playing the Psy version so many times, and I love it to death, don't get me wrong, but, you still want to have that recognition, and, just for a minute,
understand,
get it in there. And I love your mix, man. Great job on Unlove You. Incredible, my single with Neo. You did an incredible remix on that. I just really love it.
Thank you very much. It was easy for me to do that record because the emotions were already there. So it was just adding a little bit of my flavor and it was there. But before, actually, you just played, and I actually really forgot because we have so many people here in the room. Everybody, make some noise for Armin van Buuren's DJ set. Let me hear it. We were so into it that we forgot to actually cheer for you. Thank you so much because that was a really, really sick set that we just heard there. Is there ever going to be a follow-up, though, for the record Great Spirit you've done with Vinny Vici? And
well, we did one with Aloki from Brazil, the United one. And we've been sending ideas back and forth, but, they've been crazy busy. I've been crazy busy, but... Yeah, who knows? I mean, now due to the COVID situation, everybody is at home. A lot of producers are working overtime in the studio, which I guess is a good thing.
Yeah,
but
me
also,
too.
I think we need people to get, have some time to get used to all this new music, because I don't think I can come on stage and play, 100% new tracks. So people will be like, hey, what happened to Unlove You and what happened to Great Spirit?
Yeah. But for us, they feel old already, so you want to play new music. But I get what you're saying. Let's dive in the questions real quick because there were a lot of people reply to our stories. Iris Book, a question I think you can answer. Hopefully, how do you create the titles of your songs?
How do I? Well, I have a secret page in my phone where I stored weird things like. For example, the other day I was having a conversation with my manager, and he said "mikmak." In Holland, we have a saying. We go to the festival and we do the whole mikmak, which means everything.
Yeah, the whole mikmak.
And I thought mikmak, that will be a great title for a song. And that's how I come up. Just pay attention to it. So when you're in your shopping thing, or when a word comes up that you like, just write it down. So I have a secret list of about 200 or 300 words, and I always pick one of those.
Oh, that's smart.
How do you do that?
Maybe I should do the same thing. Most of the time, I read a lot of books, and most of the times in books, there will always be a word, especially in English books, that I don't really know. There's always a word that I'm like, oh, what does it mean? There's a word that I don't use in my own vocabulary, so I just have to look it up. And when I look it up, I'm like, oh, that might be a cool word. That's how I came up with Instigate, for example, which is the name of our studios now. So
what's the last book you read?
It's called And the Mountain Replied, or The Mountain Echoed, sorry. And the Mountain Echoed.
And what is it about?
It's like a story that actually, I believe, it really has a lot of in common with self-help books, but then just written in a really nice way that it doesn't really feel like a help book, like a book that's helping you mentally. But it's just a story, and you'll recognize a lot, like in Disney movies, that there's a lot of underlying, notes to self. What I'd like to say. So because if you watch Disney movies, it's not only meant for kids actually. Because if you watch it as adults, there's a lot of life lessons in those movies. I feel the same way about this book.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
So I see one from Tone Ross. Who of the two of you is the better gamer? Well, Tone, I think we answered that question earlier. That's
Depends on what
Nicky.
game. Depends on what game. Okay, well, thank you. Let me... Will there be... Oh, that's
Another
actually,
question.
Yeah, for you, I think. Jason Jaspers, will there be a remix contest of the track?
I don't know, man. What do you think about remix contest? I mean, I did a remix contest in the past, and I seriously, I got like 1,000 remixes, and these are all pieces of art. You know, these are pieces of music created by someone else, inspired by you. But then, you know, you get that, and you have to listen to all of them. And sorry, after listening to 50 tracks, I just can't hear it anymore.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
not because I think the music's bad. It's just because after listening to 50 tracks, the track 51 and 52, they just sound similar. So
I can imagine, yeah.
you know, if somebody does the pre-selection, maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
I think also it's kind of hard because we get attached to the original so much that it's really hard to listen through the original elements. So sometimes I'm really confused, like, hey, this is really great, but it feels like a new song. That's what I get with remixes a lot. I'm like, oh, this is amazing, but I think we should make a new song out of this.
Yes.
But maybe let's first await what people think of the song, because they didn't hear the entire song just yet. So maybe you guys don't want to remix it.
Hey, but there's another thing that we've been working on. It's a headphone from JBL, who are our partners in this.
Yeah, exactly.
What is your favorite product by JBL?
So I use the party box a lot. It's,
I have it too. It's crazy.
It's this speaker. So we go out on the boat with all of our friends, and then we do wakeboarding and stuff. And we bring the speaker because you can just put it anywhere without an AC adapter. So it's really great. It just and it's so loud. So that for me is one of the best products. And I have to say, the headphone, I think we're both wearing the same or almost the same one. Mm-hmm. Because that's the one that you designed with your
club. Yeah, the club one. Yep.
Yeah.
The JBL club one, and it's great because it's, you know, it has a cable which just makes it a passive headphone, but then you can also use it like a Bluetooth. So
exactly, yeah,
wireless and everything, and the sound is just amazing. I think.
I'm really happy with the way that it got engineered now, because I'm the kind of guy that throws with his headphone. I don't know if you know that feeling.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, you just throw it out like on the table everywhere, and it kind of is. It feels like very solid to me.
Hey, one completely different question. I saw another hobby of yours besides motorcycling and being on the water: barbecuing. Are you a green egg fan yourself, a Kamado style?
Do you have a green egg at home?
Yeah, I have two.
Okay, so let's do it this way. One day, when you feel like it, you'll invite me over, and I'll cook some dishes for you on the green egg, and then you are the one that can judge if I'm a decent green egg barbecue master.
Do you do brisket?
No, but I'll dig into it.
That's the hardest thing to do, but if you do it, it tastes amazing.
Oh, okay. But maybe that's something I'll train at home, because I have two at home as well. So if there's ever going to be like a day that you're like, I'm not sure what I'm going to have for food tonight, invite me over, and I'll do my best to convince you about my green egg skills. What about that?
That's a deal. That's a deal.
One last one before we get to the song?
Yep. One more question.
One more question. Okay. This is a really fun one, I think. Who did what of which part of the track? Jonathan, Hank, where? I think it's yours to start.
Sorry, where are we? Jonathan Hank, where? Who created which part of the track?
Yeah, who created?
Well, obviously we worked together with the singer, if he may. Is that big hats off to him, because the vocal sounds amazing, if you ask me, and it's one of those things that keeps stuck in your head. And I remember you sent me the initial idea for the melody about a year ago or something already.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And the rest is history, as they say. So shall we play it? Are you going to play it, or am I going to play it?
I think
if you play it, I'll announce it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've been waiting for. And I'm super proud to be working together with my Dutch friend Nicky Romero. It's long overdue, because we've known each other for so long. We've been working together on remixes, on mashups. We've become friends over the years, seeing each other at several festivals. And now, finally, it's here. Let's say the love is put into music. Our track together. It's out this week. Go check it out. Armin van Buuren and Nicky Romero with If He May. This is I Need You to Know.
like you've always known. Believe your lies, angel in disguise. Now you're just trying to crawl. You build castles in the sand, now it's slipping through your hands, and you're stuck right where you stand. Every shadow in the sun makes you think you have to run. Trust them. When the sky falls down, keep holding on to me. There's always time to build a broken dream. I need you to know. So much more than you know. And when you spread your wings, look down on everything and know where you started from. You build castles in the sand, now it's slipping through your hands, and you're stuck right where you stand. Every shadow in the sun makes you think you have to run. Trust them. When the sky falls down, keep holding on to me. There's always time to build a broken dream. I need you to know. I need you to know. I need you to know.
Here's your host, Armin van Buuren and Nicky Romero.
Whoa! So what do you think? Let us know. Let us know. Our new single, Nicky Romero and Armin van Buuren, I Need You to Know. Nicky, it's been a pleasure, and I think we've done something unique, right? Back to back.
I want to thank you so much. This was really a lot of fun.
And we normally we would premiere this track somewhere in a big festival, but hey, Nicky, let's make a deal here.
Okay, let's go.
When COVID is over and when we're allowed to party again, we'll play this track together on a stage somewhere.
We got to do this song on a couple of festivals. I'm pretty sure that we are going to see each other quite soon. Anytime this is over, let's pick a few of our favorite ones and I'll just fly over, man, or cycle over. I don't know. Let's go.
Exactly. Until then, please, everybody, be safe, stay safe, don't get sick, and we can't wait to party together with you on I Need You to Know. Thank you so much, Nicky Romero.
Thank you so much, Armin. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And we'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
Let the world know you are tuned in to Armin van Buuren and
Nicky Romero.